Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt,
But
but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
nice.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like
Hell yeah, big bags.
series knowing you're facing a
Hell
mutiny
yeah.
that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth
Becky
and
T.
I had
belts.
been the Unity
That
champions.
should have lasted way
You're
longer.
a real peach.
Oh.
The whole world thought
I have my
Bayley
microphone
was the
down
puppet
here. Hold
mistress
on.
pulling the strings of this mutiny.
There we go. That should be
rebellion.
better.
And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bailey don't just have history.
So were you,
have
Mercedes.
mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series.
Oh yeah, let's bring
Exactly.
Bailey back from the
I
dark
know
side.
just how to get under Bailey's skin.
Let
too.
her see the light.
My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
Can I talk to everybody else first?
I think this is an amazing idea, Becky. I just don't want to jump into a decision this important. Can you give me a little time?
I hear you, but my match is coming up, and that's going to be the best time to get Bailey's attention. You better make your decision soon.
Yes, ma'am. Is this how Charlotte normally dresses? Doesn't she usually wear high heels and a dress and shit? Speaking of high heels, alright.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Aldis told me that you and your partner are low-key recruiting for our Survivor Series team.
Yes. And I am pleased to know you're interested.
Excuse me?
I jumped the gun because I'm hoping you'll ask to be on the team. We still have to finalize who we're going with, but you'd be a huge get for our side.
Funny. CM Punk pretty much said the same exact thing.
What do you mean?
When he DM'd me after stabbing you and your partner in the back, and even before all that, Mutiny has been begging me to join them since the beginning.
Pathetic.
I know, right? Punk thinks we have some type of bond, but I came here for that WWE shine, not some grungy revolution.
If Punk wants you on Mutiny's team so bad, maybe you should take him up on a recruiting visit. Go down there, get the lay of the land.
And wreck their whole shop, leaving them with some colorful bruises going into Survivor Series. Is that what you had in mind?
Pretty much.
So what do you think? Should I book a trip down to Orlando? Just say the word, and I'm in.
Let me sleep on this. I know you're a sure thing, but this is a huge decision.
I hear you, but sleep too long and you'll never wake up from this mutiny nightmare.
Man, Jay Cargill's voice acting needs some, we probably should have had a couple more takes on that, huh? Right? Maybe? Isn't that what happened last year?
Hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from...
Bro lol, she's as bad as Dom.
Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it
I would
coming.
argue she's probably
And you
worse
did?
than Dom.
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
All I've got so far is punch him in the teeth, so obviously it's a work in progress. We need something solid, but that's where my head's at right now.
That's a start, I guess. But I was thinking maybe an actual plan to weaken Mutiny's grip. They've pulled too many of our people over.
What's the plan, man?
But I know somebody we should pull back. We
Of
could
who-
increase our numbers and
who am I
destabilize
picking?
theirs.
I'm leaning
It's
towards
a
Becky.
win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny
mean,
and
Jade
CM
makes
Punk
sense,
who won't see it
like,
coming.
Power-wise,
Who'd you have in mind?
but
Tiffany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's
so
plans
Becky
for
wants to
Survivor Series.
recruit Bailey back.
There you are. You make up your mind about me joining your Survivor Series team and trying to split Bailey off from Mutiny?
Yeah, Becky, you're in.
Itching to break out my finest tribute moves.
You're in.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Get it?
Lynch. Pin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Alright, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Now, okay. Oh. Bailey 15. Are we gonna unlock Bailey's Bailey from 2015? So does that mean I have to replay this and then pick other people to get other rewards? I think that's what that means, huh? Brutal. Oh
This
shit.
will get everyone talking. There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's
Damn,
moving
I can't
differently
knock
in there.
Nia
There's
over.
something familiar about her.
Honestly. If anything, I think other people in the game have too low ratings. I don't think that means Jacob has too high. I think, you know, guys like AJ Styles, whoever else we can think of, they need to be higher. I don't think Jacob should be low. Oh, look at this. I am now Becky getting to talk to Mercedes Money.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
Oh yeah, this Mercedes looks even better, like close up like this one.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bailey probably has a set of eyes and ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna stretch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
Oh, we gotta look that up.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bailey's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
Well, it sounds like we're just pissing her off. Are we actually, like, how is this going to make her want to leave?
How are you gonna do that?
Yes.
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bailey. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks.
That's a
for the
great impression.
occasion.
The laugh is
This
perfect.
week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon.
Ding dong, you big
a
idiot.
legend, the
You
former
big
leader
idiot.
of Mutiny, me.
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bailey walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bailey. The real Bailey. My Bailey. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is.
Talk about the horsewomen.
You were the heart of the four horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bailey? Do you? You were the sun we orbited around. The glue
Wow.
that held us together. You're a leader.
Wow.
If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not
Real
you.
shit.
That can't be
Real
you.
shit right
If
there,
you rang
right?
the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
The outside. Might be taking a breather here. Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
No breather. Oh. You got knocked the fuck out. And you know this, man. One's like Jade.
Becky.
Uh-oh.
You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I was the heart and soul of the horsewomen, and that always ate you up inside. You wanted the little girls wearing your costume. You wanted matches like the one I had in Brooklyn. You seethed at everything I built. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it.
Fucked up.
In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Well, I'll be damned. I'm not going to say Bayley has some good points, but...
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're restless. The only way to pull Bayley out of whatever poison Daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
So go with her.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to get your back.
Why ask? Just fucking know.
After you blew up their whole plan to loot the WWE archives? I'm guessing there are wanted posters with your mug and a sizable bounty on them plastered all over Orlando.
I wonder if I can get a monster truck down there.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
What?
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this alone.
Wow, Becky fighting for her horsewoman friend. See, I like this. I like what this turned into. I wasn't expecting that. Oh. Old school.
The Bayley buddies are back, but that's Becky Lynch.
And Becky's wearing it?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland.
There's only one reason Becky's cosplaying with Bayley's old entrance, and that's to get Bayley so angry she makes a mistake.
Are you ready to go?
Maybe so, Corey, but it could also be a way to remind Bayley of who she used to be.
You know, what's funny is that they just had Roxanne do this same thing, except she was doing it just fucking Bayley, right?
Wait a minute, that's Bayley dressed like Becky the night she debuted.
Wait, what? Oh no. Dude, I remember watching.
Now they're going crazy.
I remember watching that episode of NXT where Becky debuted and she was doing this Irish dance, and I remember thinking, what in the blue hell is this wrestler? Like, it was just very goofy and very over the top.
Shots. Bayley struggling to defend herself. Bayley looks unprepared for the full force of Becky's fury.
I hope people are happy with this chain wrestling. I've never been a fan of the chain wrestling. I just don't. I don't care for this. To me, it just feels like a waste of time right now. Aha! Make her tap.
Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Can we get a 4-horsewoman fatal for one day?
Come on. This isn't who you are.
Yes. Join.
She's going to do
join the light.
Bayley's coming home.
Come home.
Never.
Damage control. What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
Oh, look at Asuka.
You see, Becky? This is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty.
That's fire.
How many times have we
Right?
all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters.
But they turned on you.
Me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
How many people joined this goddamn group?
Mutiny, which means WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friend she just lost forever.
Damn. Becky lost her friend.
Worked as hard as we could to peel Bayley away from Mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky. You beat Bayley on Mutiny's home turf. If that doesn't create some internal strife, I don't know what will.
I suppose so. But beating Bayley was never the point. I thought I could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bayley. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now Mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us. But it wasn't one for Bayley either.
What do you mean? Mutiny has damage control now.
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bayley we missed. Dakota's on our side.
We have a model inside Mutiny? Becky, this is amazing. It could change everything.
Oh, Dakota was pretending?
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just laying low.
Eating all over the place.
Free from those straight-edge vegan sermons, right? Man, it's chaos out there.
Chaos.
You're damn right.
Bro.
We're gonna yeet all over ourselves.
Betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. Maybe you and I should host an anti-mutiny recruitment mixer. You bring the snacks and drinks, and I'll work on a killer slideshow presentation. Could get some of the heavy hitters to act.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him. But it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
The Rock?
Try. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long. We see Mutiny's tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
He really should get his eyes checked.
He's the director
Maybe
of the
all
board.
those paparazzi flashes have caused permanent damage. I guess it's up to us to open everybody's eyes and put on a show they can't ignore.
Yee. Look, Uzi, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just, with Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to.
Gotta love the replayability.
But there's no need for a big discussion.
I love it.
I'm in.
It's something
That sounds a lot
MyRise
more
has
like a
needed
demand than a request.
for a long time.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not
That's
even
fair.
sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Fighter.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
I mean, I don't hate this, but once again...
That's a strong argument, Drew. But Punk has a lot of enemies, and there's a long line of people in WWE who want a piece of him. Let me talk to everyone who wants in, and we'll make a decision.
Talk to whoever you want, but you best make the call soon.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
This motherfucker.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here.
Are we?
And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
When that happened?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up.
Oh.
First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
Punk's just wrong. I mean, the only thing I could see Big E being the architect of is the stack of pancakes. But was it the insult to WWE or just the bruised ego that got you triggered?
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I hear you, Seth, but I need to weigh all our options. I'll get back to you.
Don't take too long. Every day that passes is another day Punk has the upper hand. We need to strike fast. I refuse to sit on the sidelines when my legacy's at stake.
Understood.
So have you made your decision? The clock's ticking, and I'm ready to light up Punk and NXT.
Let's go, Seth.
Yes. You're the guy, Seth. Let's harness that fire and show Mutiny what they're up against.
That's what I wanted to hear. I'll start the groundwork at NXT. By the time Survivor Series rolls around, we'll have them reeling. Well, if it isn't the NXT Mutiny Welcoming Committee. Where's my gift basket, KO?
What are you doing here, Seth? This isn't gonna turn out well for you.
Relax. I just thought Mutiny could use a history lesson. I'm the first ever NXT champion. I even have my original championship belt to prove it.
That old thing. We've moved on, Seth. Clinging to the past doesn't change where NXT is headed now.
It's not about clinging to the past. It's about setting things right. Mutiny might be trying to rewrite history, but this belt and what I built here can't be erased. I started this brand, and if necessary, I can end what Punk's turned it into.
End it? We're already way more than you can handle, and we're getting stronger every day.
Stronger? No. Bigger? Yes. Mutiny's bloated. But I'm not worried about the extra
the
bloat you've
NWO.
added. It's the quality that counts, and Mutiny is sorely lacking.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure Punk would be more than happy to let you take on our current NXT champion, Trick Williams. The new and improved versus the old and removed.
Cute. But why stop there? See, Mutiny thinks small. I think big. Me against Trick, both of our championships suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
Wait, what?
Fine. But you just made a huge mistake.
Did I, Kev? Or maybe you did. Because now I will climb that ladder and remind everyone about the real NXT that I built.
Whoa, whoa. I wish I was as confident as Seth is to wear those types of outfits.
Seth's bringing more than just nostalgia tonight. The original NXT Championship represents his roots. For NXT, no! Barrel roll tope, what? Took flight and landed a direct hit. Came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen that hit so hard.
Came in like a wrecking ball. Hey, bitch, bleed!
That's just hard.
Bleed!
The champ is down.
Perfect timing. I just did that on my own.
He's gonna do it. He's climbing the ladder.
Climb. Oh, hey!
Where the hell did he come from?
Look at that. We didn't even need Drew McIntyre to lure him out. Out, out, out. Did Rollins not come with anybody? Somebody call Mox.
Oh, the architect is handcuffed to that
Ow.
ladder. He has no chance
Ow.
to win this match now.
I'm handcuffed.
Playing for this match all
Am I gonna lose my original NXT title? That's technically not even a thing, but it's in his possession. Like,
A fool who can only look on helplessly.
why would you bring your no?
original NXT championship.
No!
I can't believe this. And there it is. Trick Williams has grabbed the belts in a match where Rollins was outnumbered. This isn't a victory to be proud of. The record books won't show how. Only
I like that they kept the blood.
it
So
was
that's
all
cool.
NXT champion Trick Williams.
They took my belt.
This is a sad night for the history
No. LA Knight. Yeah.
Let me talk to you, Seth. Look at you walking back in here raw with nothing but a story to tell. You're lucky all you lost was your old belt down there in NXT.
Look at
It's
you.
not just about the belt. Mutiny is running wild, and nobody's stopping them. They're tearing apart everything I built.
Hey, you know, you're not the only one with fond memories of NXT, man. Everything I've achieved, it basically started there. And I get it, man. It's
That's true.
tough watching Mutiny destroy everything like they are.
He was in both versions of NXT, right? He was, was he Eli Drake in NXT first, or did he do that in TNA? What was his name in NXT then? I don't remember, but yeah.
Especially when the board seems more than happy to wait until Survivor Series and hope for the best.
right? It's like they're a bunch of dummies just watching a ship sink and hoping it'll suddenly start floating by itself.
Dummy, yeah.
I'm not willing to let this place and my legacy disappear.
Well, charging in head first didn't exactly pan out last time, did it?
No.
Maybe you need a new strategy.
Yes.
And some help.
Maybe I do.
Let's make sure you understand that I'm telling you the man they call the Megastar is willing to have your back in this fight, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, good. And don't you mean, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, yes. But let's do it.
Okay, then let's show Mutiny whose game this is.
I want to hear Seth say yeah. Yeah. You know Seth has a great yeah in him. Who are we facing? There's a question. DIY, they're in Mutiny? Do they have different outfits? Black and gray? Show it to me. Oh no, they don't. They have their same multicolored. Alright, whatever. I wonder if we'll ever get a MyRise like with the legends, like a MyRise Attitude Era edition, or even if there has to be some like freaky, you know, they've used magic in MyRise type stuff, right? So like your character time travels to the Attitude Era, and the entire thing is like you're trying to find a way back, but you have to like compete against the Attitude Era legends. Come on, we gotta do that, man. We gotta do that. Next year, 2K, if you're hearing me, if you're listening, a MyRise time travel story, where that way we could try to mostly get Attitude Era legends in the base game, and we could get, you know, make sure though, because they'll probably only give us like 98 or 99 raw. I want 2000 raw. The 2000 raw arena. That has to be. That's all I ask. Right? If you guys steal this idea, all I want is the 2000 arena. Alright? Also, we should get the SmackDown arena. We should also get the music that comes with those their shows. Maybe the only issue would be the voiceover work. Like, you'd have to get Austin, Taker, Mick Foley, Kane. Although with Kane, just have the voice box thing. You don't even have to get the real Kane to do it. And then maybe a workaround for Attitude Era MyRise is that, like, for example, if you want to do something where like you interact with China, obviously you can't get her voice, so they have to be able to use voice work from like the real shows, right? Like, why can't they, if they get her family's permission, of course, use audio of stuff she said on the show and just maybe do a storyline that happened in real life, but instead your character is inserted into it, right? So, okay, for example, the storyline where Mark Henry took China out on a date, right? That happened in real life. That happened in '99. How about in my story, you time travel to where you're in Mark Henry's place and you take China out on the same date. So they just use the audio that China used there and recreate it. I mean, you could do shit like that for Attitude Era, no?
Now tell me that wasn't the sweetest taste of payback. Man, shoot 'em up, spit 'em out, flush them down the toilet. You know how we do it. Yeah!
Yeah.
You're right. You reminded me of my Shield days. Always ready to throw down, always having each other's backs. There's nothing like it.
Then why'd you guys ever hang up those vests?
Well, Seth, long story. But Maybe it's time we break them back out. Interested?
At reforming the Shield? Yes.
Don't you mean, yeah?
Well then, yeah. And first order of business, I'll tell you what, let's go down to Orlando. March right in, Shield style, and get your original NXT belt back.
Okay, first of all, LA Knight's voice acting is tremendous. Like, he sounds like they're in the middle of a real show. So, great work from LA Knight. Seth is okay. He's a little low-key, but he's... the current environment that he's in, right, backstage, just talking, he doesn't have to be all that animated. But LA Knight is like the right level of energy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Wait a minute. The Shield is a trio. Don't we need another guy?
You were talking to the architect. You don't think I already have someone in mind?
Is it my character? Kenny Omega? Stuff here. Oh. Shield.
The Shield is reborn with Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and Sheamus.
The Shield is reborn.
What a stunning return.
Hey, wait, what?
The following contest is a six.
I was not expecting Sheamus. The what? That's random as fuck. Boy, they make Sheamus like bright. Like, he's almost glowing. He's like the Twilight vampires. He's glowing.
Absolutely
I do think Sheamus' model last year
Shield
looked better.
come back, especially not
It looks a little weird this time.
And to do this at NXT.
So wait, which one is doing the Dean Ambrose? Is that
with Survivor
is that
Series
LA
on the
Knight?
horizon, the Shield's timing couldn't be better.
And then yeah,
this
Sheamus
could
is
shift
doing
the balance in the ongoing war
Roman
against
Reigns.
mutiny tonight.
Roman! This is very weird. But I appreciate 2K finding a way to incorporate Shield music, Shield lore, Shield history. I think Shield is getting the
Let's see if this new
just due.
Shield can shake the foundations of NXT.
Yeah, I cannot picture Kevin Owens and CM Punk in a group together. That is literally never going to happen. It's the most unbelievable part of this entire story. That's it. BFT.
And Williams is out. 2. And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
Yeah.
Here are your winners. The team of
Do we have the Shield winning victory? I think we do. Look at LA Knight acting like Dean Ambrose. I love it.
So I guess congratulations are in order. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Sheamus, the new Shield, or whatever you're calling yourselves. You got one over on Mutiny. Big deal. And Seth got his precious belt back.
He did?
I'm a man of my word after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because in the grand scheme of things, what did you really win? A piece of leather and metal? Bravo.
That was gold.
You walked out with the same thing you walked in with 2 weeks ago. Just a little ego boost to carry around. So, good job. But that's all you have, Seth. An old dusty prop.
Dusty?
Because I will never recognize you as the first NXT champion.
How?
You and your gaudy sequin suits are an embarrassment and the antithesis of everything Mutiny stands for. You might have won a battle, but you're far from winning the war. Mutiny isn't just about titles or recognitions. It's about changing the landscape. So enjoy your little victory, because next time, we won't be playing games. Mutiny is here to stay, and we're just getting started.
No more questions, no more games.
You and the Shield really put Mutiny on notice. Reforming with LA Knight and Sheamus was a game changer.
You lit a fire under them, love. Punk's definitely stewing. No surprise there.
Oh, I like that.
Thanks. Putting on those vests really brought back a lot of good memories. I know Punk says we didn't achieve much, but he's wrong. He's given the Shield a target.
Mutiny didn't see it coming, that's for sure. It's nice to see Punk on his heels.
That's what we do.
We saw firsthand what you two can do. That's why you're here.
It's not just us. LA Knight and Sheamus are ready to fight with us if we need them.
I know I'm the man, and he's the architect, but you two are still the bosses. So what's our next move?
Send them after the Unity title.
I don't know about anyone else, but I want those Unity titles out of Mutiny's hands.
Agreed. Think you two can get them this time?
We missed out on them once. We are not letting that happen again.
Definitely.
Good. And let's keep our alliance quiet for now. No need to give Punk any more information than we have to.
So you're saying keep our mouths shut and let our fists do the talking?
I can do that.
Have you two come for a friendly chat, or is this some sort of an ambush?
Neither. Seth and I want a shot at those Unity titles, and you're going to make it happen.
Oh, look at this.
Again? These titles are becoming an obsession for you two.
Doing everything we can to fight Mutiny should be the obsession of every single member of WWE.
So what would she have said if it was...
But CM Punk is not about to
like
hand
her and
out
Jay?
title shots. Especially to
Drew?
a team from our side who already blew their chance.
We figured. What's it gonna take?
The word is that the only way for a team from our side to earn a shot at the Unity Championships is in a 4-way tornado tag match.
What?
At NXT Mutiny. If you want those titles before Survivor Series, you'll have to run through their best teams.
Punk thinks he's gonna wear us down. Those titles are ours. We're going to finish what we started.
Okay. If you want me to make arrangements, I will. But you'll be walking into the Lion's Den.
Sounds like a place for us to make a proper statement.
Set it up.
Watch out! Driven face first.
Hey, man. Pay attention to what happens to your life.
And looking for a back suplex. Charlie Dempsey looking to cinch it in here.
The referee's out again? What the hell's happening here?
The look on her face. Regal stretches in, but no fall. And his body seems to be the preferred target. What a DDT. They're going to go by Rollins. Up high. Down low with the stop. Now Rollins needs to end this. Now the band. Kick Perez.
No. Becky, stop her. Becky.
That'll bring up the pin. Cinched in. Carol Buddha clutch. Will there be an escape from Gargano?
What was Roxanne doing? No, don't go that way, Seth. Come on. This AI sucks. So I just can't do that move. What? Shayna was right there. I thought that was it.
Did you see those social media posts? They're trying to sound tough, but we got them rattled.
That's exactly why I'm concerned.
You think Punk's planning something? He probably is. But I've been beating odds since I laced up my boots. He's just another chapter in my story.
We are not going to let him shake us, whatever he tries. This is about more than titles. It's about legacy.
Don't start doubting us now.
Never. I've seen what you both can do. As soon as you said you were willing to fight alongside my partner and I, there was no other choice. But we've all been on the receiving end of Punk's deception before. And I've got a bad feeling about this.
You think there was something more to them saying they were going to make SmackDown a Mutiny Arena?
Yes.
Maybe. But they also don't know we're working together. You'll have your hands full with Bailey and Lexis King. We'll patrol the arena and shut down any Mutiny interference.
Good. Keep the place clean so we can mop up the ring with them.
Tag made, double tin action now.
Kick him. Oh.
Right to the face. Pick up your teeth in the front row. For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry. Hey, I'd be a great teammate. I've seen you
yeah, baby.
An important tag
Did
here.
he just
This could change the match.
You see how quick he tagged that?
And able to beat Bailey to the punch.
That Punk.
She whips Bayley into the corner. And a massive
clothesline.
Bayley is down.
Won't see it.
We've seen this before.
The whip splash.
A massive whirlwind splash.
Oh, sorry. Whirlwind splash.
And King can't do anything about it.
Henry.
This will do it.
1, 2.
Chad Patton has stopped counting. Maybe he forgot what number comes next.
3.
Looks like they're going to remind him.
3. Ref.
Wait, Bayley with the roll.
Ref, what? This motherfucker, the referee's in on it.
That was a fast count.
The referee.
What's going on here? Chad Patton is running away with Mutiny before anyone
That's not
else
even
can
Nick
argue.
Patrick.
This is a
What?
new low. Mutiny has infiltrated the referees. Are we really surprised at this point?
Wow.
What Mutiny will
This
do?
ain't even Earl Hebner. Like,
It looks like Lexus King got
I would
left
understand it if
behind.
it was him.
And he's just realizing that right now.
Ain't that
Doesn't look
about
like
a
Lexus
bitch?
King's going anywhere. Are these four
Kenny,
superstars our team for Survivor
Mercedes.
Series? We may have lost this one, but now Lexus King is going to pay, and the other members of Mutiny are letting it happen. No honor among thieves.
Get fucked, Lexus.
This could be a preview of Survivor Series. This doesn't look good for King.
Are you happy about this,
No,
Bayley?
it does not.
Huh? Are you happy? Is this what you wanted? Oh my God!
And down onto the ringside floor. What a chaotic SmackDown.
What the fuck? They killed him.
WWE official has joined Mutiny. But Team WWE answered with 4 unstoppable
Lexus
superstars.
is dead.
Survivor Series can't come soon enough.
Oh my God!
A crooked referee? Ugh, just when we thought Punk couldn't stoop any lower.
I know. It's lucky for us Survivor Series isn't a limbo contest. At least we laid out Lexus.
Which means we get to show CM Punk what it's like to go toe-to-toe with us. Or should I say, fist to face.
I like the sound of that. In fact, if it's Punk we're facing, let's tell the GMs to make the match no DQ.
I don't like that.
Well, we've got one episode of SmackDown before Survivor Series. Let's go out to the ring and deliver a message to Mutiny that they can't ignore.
And even though the entire team will be out there, let's make sure Punk knows the message is coming from the two of us.
Then we should lean into our personalities, use what we do best.
Face them head on. It's time for cosplay. I feel like Kenny Omega would say cosplay.
Nothing annoys a tough guy more than having a laugh at his expense. I think it's time for some classic cosplay.
I've always thought you'd make a great Bayley, and I think I could be a convincing Punk.
Well, Mercedes...
Agreed. Let's gather the troops and the sewing machines.
Mercedes knows Bayley more than most, right? I had a dream that I made it.
Hold on, that's not Mutiny making their way to the ring, but it sure looks like it. Someone has definitely been studying their opponents. Look out, I think CM Punk just got hurt. You'd think we were transported to NXT. Look at KO, he looks really focused and ready to go. The swagger, the intensity, it's
That's fucked up.
And Io Sky looks like she's had a few too many. They say laughter is the best medicine, and this might just be the prescription WWE needed tonight. Mutiny are going to need prescriptions after these
Look at
4
Bayley,
done with them at
or
Survivor
look
Series.
at Becky acting like Io.
You have to believe Mutiny is paying close attention right now. I assume everyone's laser focused as we head into Survivor Series.
Your savior is here. I am CM Punk. And I have come to rescue WWE and revolutionize this entire sport so that I can benefit.
And me too, right?
We'll see, Bayley.
You're the boss. Watching you orchestrate all these double crosses is so reassuring for your second in command.
That's the kind of loyalty that keeps us on top.
I thought it was all the cheating.
CM Punk has heard enough.
Uh-oh.
I guess imitation is the highest form of flattery. Or maybe this is all just hero worship. But while you're busy out there clowning around, Mutiny is continuing our takeover. And after Survivor Series, our dominance will be undeniable.
Which one is the real Punk? What Midwestern city are you from? Only the real CM Punk would know that. It's not like he constantly talks about it and has made it the cornerstone of his oh-so-authentic, down-to-earth, blue-collar personality.
Damn, we're just shitting all over Punk, huh?
Ding dong, hello! It's the Windy City, which is perfect because I'm full of hot air.
You're so intent on entertaining everyone, aren't you? Well, if it's a show you want, I'm more than happy to oblige. Because as it turns out, you're not the only ones at SmackDown tonight wearing Mutiny colors. And trust me, the others are not playing dress up.
More recruits?
The
Who is it?
real mutiny is here. Survivor Series can wait, but apparently we can. Looks like we're about to have a 4-on-4
we having a
match right here on SmackDown after this
match.
break. Wait, that time.
I didn't mean to do this, but alright. What do you mean, guys?
The third of the three amigos. And right into the cover. Might end this.
Oh, they didn't even try to break it up. What the hell?
Here we are. The future of WWE rests entirely on our shoulders.
No pressure, though.
After we expose Mutiny for the clowns they are, I'm pretty sure they're walking in a Survivor Series with their eyes way off the prize. We got them.
Now we just have to keep them off balance.
You have something in mind?
We do have a very powerful shield we could use. Sheamus and LA Knight are ready to answer the call. Either one of them comes walking down the aisle instead of me, KO won't know what to do.
No, keep Seth.
We wanted Seth Rollins on our team because you're the freaking architect. There's nobody we'd rather go into battle with.
The time for talk is over. Let's get out there and start the series with a win.
Better yet, let's make it 2 wins. I don't think we're ever going to get to that third and final Unity title match, no matter what Mutiny tries to pull.
Speaking of their shenanigans, I've heard from Dakota Kai. Damage Control definitely has something in the works for the EO match, but she's not sure what.
I'll watch your 6. We can't trust anyone.
So long as we have this kind of faith in each other, I know I'm going to walk out of Survivor Series on the winning side.
That's right, Mercedes. Almost said soft. There you go. Got your ass. Suplex.
Shades of Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, she's going for, yeah.
Hold on. EO's got backup.
What?
But Team WWE was ready. Wait a second.
Asuka, no. Oh, no! No!
EO with a moonsault from out of nowhere.
Seth.
The genius of the sky had a genius plan.
Fuck.
And that'll do it. Mutiny has drawn first blood here in Survivor Series, and WWE is on its heels.
Oh, her hair is
down
silver
low.
too.
You have to wonder if we're even going to see a Unity title match tonight in that third and final contest. Kevin Owens could make this a series sweep with Team WWE. This night could go from bad to worse.
How's she doing after that missed attack from Asuka?
They're flushing her eyes out in the trainer's room. I think she's angrier than she is hurt, but now we're playing from behind.
It's our own damn fault. How didn't we see Asuka coming?
Overconfidence. We were looking one way and they slipped the knife right in our backs. We're gonna be ready for them this time.
They've used crooked refs, blindside attacks, and chances are that's gonna be the theme of the night. How do we hold them off?
You two head to Gorilla and make sure we don't see a repeat of Kyrie and Bailey's interference.
What are you going to do?
Collect our mad-as-hell partner from the trainer's room. We'll try to stop Mutiny from coming through the crowd.
That sounds like a plan.
When we were dating, you ever imagined we'd be the last line of defense protecting the future of WWE?
As a matter of fact, yeah. Tonight is what I've been imagining for a very long time.
Let's go tie this thing up.
Why is it that nobody else is helping us? Like Jay, Drew, Charlotte, like the people that we were supposed to recruit. I know we picked other people, but like nobody wants to see.
But on the top rope, something big's coming.
Something big.
Opponent perched on the top rope. Oh my goodness! Look out! Inverted suplex.
Yeah, inverted.
Top it's not over yet. What the? Well, now it is. And that was a big freaking move.
Speaking of freaking.
Rollins looking to end it.
Oh, and
The beat KO. Shoulders are down.
What the fuck?
Owen stays alive. KO will
How?
not give up this fight as long as there's a breath in his
How?
body. What a battle Rollins is waged.
Motherfucker, that was my finish.
Not finished yet. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down, and the cover. Might sneak one into the cover. Kicks out.
Why? That's it. He goes here.
I think Owens is bleeding now, guys. We've seen this matches for Rollins.
Woo!
Nice work.
Are you ready?
We're right back in this thing.
Kevin Owens got taken apart out there.
It helped that it was finally a fair fight. Did you have to stop Mutiny from interfering?
Nope. I was in Gorilla the whole time and they never showed. You?
Your partner and I split up to cover the crowd and nobody came my way. Maybe they shot their shot with Asuka and Damage Control.
It's possible, but I'd bet Punk and Bailey have another trick or two up their sleeves.
That's what we're expecting. My partner and I have been through just about everything together. We've seen it all. And we're ready for whatever they throw at us.
Where is she?
Where is your partner?
Right?
I don't know. You haven't seen her since the last match?
No. Maybe that's why Mutiny never interfered. They were busy attacking her.
I'm going to find her.
You don't have time. You have to get to Gorilla for your match. This is our last chance to stop Mutiny.
We'll find her. You just go out there.
Is Mercedes
and win
gonna
this thing.
turn? Oh no. That'd be fucked up. Definitely in character, Mercedes Monday. Wait, what? Oh! Now what? Pin Punk to end this.
This is it. The Civil War is over. No, Bailey is
Well,
not
yeah,
ready
she's
to
right
give
there.
up on the rebellion.
That was to be
And the
expected.
referee's helpless since it's no
There's
disqualification.
no DQ.
Is that who I think it is?
Mercedes.
Mutiny had taken out half
Oh
of
no,
our
she's
team.
gonna
They had
she's gonna
taken a
turn on
shot,
me.
but this leader of Team WWE
She's
isn't
gonna turn
going
on me.
down that easily. Bailey and Punk don't look so confident all of a sudden. What they look is scared, Saxton. They see Mutiny crumbling before their very eyes. Team WWE has Mutiny on the ropes.
Kenny, no!
Oh my God! What is happening? I'll tell you what's happening.
Why did
We're
this
seeing
happen?
yet another defection at the
Mercedes,
worst
why?
possible time. With everything these two have been through, I never thought I'd
Mercedes.
see this. This is a shocking betrayal. It's a choice that can't be taken back.
Continue crew. Oh shit. Mercedes.
These two have so much history. That's what Punk excels at, Saxton. Divisiveness.
You should have seen this coming!
You hear that? You should have seen this coming.
Fuck.
Maybe we all should have. Come on, you made your point. It's what Mutiny's done for months, beating WWE in the most humiliating way possible.
I can't believe she
Go
did.
to sleep. This is tough to watch.
Our own
No,
X.
don't count it. Come on.
Our own X.
The referee doesn't have a
It wouldn't be the
choice.
first time I got turned on by my ex.
It's over. Mutiny has prevailed, and WWE will never be the same. Is it even WWE anymore?
Oh right, the
I
stipulation
never thought I'd see this day
is that they would take over the company, right?
Is there anyone who somehow can reclaim
Where was Seth
the
and
legacy
Becky?
of this company? I think it might be too late. There's nothing left to say here. This is disgusting.
Wow. Who would have saw Mercedes turning heel and joining Bayley? I never would have seen it coming. Maybe that's what she meant by you should have seen this coming. She's closer to Bayley than she is to me. Bayley and Punk.
So, this is it. NXT Mutiny. I know you've been anxious to see behind the scenes.
I wanted to make sure everything you told me was true.
Make sure? You're not doubting your decision, are you?
She should be wearing the
I'm
shirt.
not doubting my decision. I think we can do something really special here.
Exactly. And it's just like I was telling you. If we expand Mutiny and make it even stronger, we can reshape this company into what the industry deserves. With your former partner out of the way and fired from WWE,
damn,
this is our chance.
The idea of expansion is what got me on board. And being an actual leader, not just a follower called in to do someone else's bidding. I always felt like he was treating me that way, regardless of the fact we were supposed to be equal partners. Even back when we were dating.
Well, none of that is going to happen with us. You have a seat at the top here in Mutiny, right next to me, Bayley, and KO. We're all calling the shots. Together, there's nothing we can't do.
Speaking of calling the shots, I did have an idea. If we're really taking the reins here, we need to start aiming at the top. The board. Triple H.
I like the sound of that.
Let me loop you in on everything first. Now that we won Survivor Series, we have Raw, we have SmackDown, and we have WrestleMania.
Damn.
We have big plans for Mania. A celebration to really kick off our dominance.
You're just excited to finally main event.
Well, I'm certainly not unexcited by it, Bayley. Just like you're excited to actually be on the posters this year.
My face right in the center, baby. Make them look at me.
Damn.
You take the night one poster.
A little too close to home.
Not sure where that leaves me, but we'll worry about that later. First, I think you owe the fans an explanation about why you chose to join Mutiny.
Looking forward to it. I got a lot to say.
So
everybody in the WWE universe, or should I say, Mutiny universe.
Where's her shirt?
Is asking why I did what I did at Survivor Series. So I'm here to tell you why I made the choice to stand with the rebellion, so there can be no mistake about my intentions. I've been planning this from the beginning.
Damn.
Ever since I made my debut in WWE.
That's fucked up.
Hell, sometimes my act was so good, I even had myself fooled. When someone only reaches out when they need help, they are using you. Like my partner was using me. You know my history with my ex. I cared. He didn't. He needed to pay for that. And I was just waiting for the right moment. Luckily, when he asked me to help him stop Mutiny, he gave me just what I was looking for. I remember the first time I heard Mutiny's mission. I drank it up. It made so much sense to me. It represented everything I've ever wanted. A chance to elevate the worthy. I waited for the perfect moment, and finally approached Punk before Survivor Series.
Wow.
I made my choice, because I saw what the future of WWE really is.
That's crazy.
Survival of the fittest. And the fittest have proven who they are. I know everyone thinks I'm just someone who makes brash decisions, that maybe I don't put much thought into the doors or people that I kick down. But it was time to step up and take matters into my own hands. That's the kind of attitude you'll be seeing from me now that I'm standing on the right side of history. I'm excited to show you that new attitude on the debut episode of Raw Mutiny, when I challenge for the NXT Women's Championship.
Io?
An NXT title match on the first ever Raw Mutiny? Feels pretty can't miss to me.
So what happened to the regular women's titles? Are they defunct? Hey, look at that group. Wow. There we go. You're way too close to the ropes. Tap. Tap.
I guess we have a new NXT Women's Champion. Good for them. Real original. One of Mutiny's leaders basically gave themselves the title.
Give me the belt.
Wait for my contract to expire. This is
Give me the belt. God damn it.
It's the hero we've been waiting for.
Kenny Omega.
The champion has no idea.
Oh my God!
Survivor Series.
You hit your ex-girlfriend with the
before Mutiny shows up.
Maybe there's hope.
Kenny.
We thought WWE was dead and gone after Survivor Series.
Hey, we got the classic punks.
My ex-partner already had their chance to talk to the Mutiny Universe. Now, it's my turn. I talk, you listen. Because the only thing you made clear was how much of a coward you are. You were planning this from the beginning? You've never planned a single thing in your life. Always a follower, never a leader. Even now, just latching onto someone else's corrupt crusade. You say you drank up Mutiny's mission. And maybe that's true. But I see Mutiny's mission for what it really is. A selfish attempt to put yourself first and steal what you can't earn. I should have never pulled you in from the competition. You don't deserve WWE.
Damn.
That's why I'm going to make sure I save it from you.
Wow, we are absolutely against each other. Our two characters are...
Your old buddy taking you out on the very first episode of Raw Mutiny? Not the best look.
Really? You had to be expecting some sort of retaliation after Survivor Series.
Yes, but you put an even bigger target on your back by going after the NXT Women's Championship right away.
You said you were on board with me calling my shot, remember? Besides, who would be a better champion anyway? Got someone else in mind?
It's not about who I have in mind. It's about who's the best in the ring. Mutiny doesn't anoint champions, just like we don't crown first draft picks or make anyone grab a dumb brass ring. Not with me in charge.
Ooh.
Then why did you put yourself in the main event of WrestleMania? Maybe a bit hypocritical? Besides, we're in charge. We need to think bigger. If you really believe in breaking down the establishment, we need to do what I said. It's time to take out Triple H.
We can't do that.
Why?
Why not?
It's not a smart move.
What?
Do I have a voice here or not, punk?
You do have a voice. But you don't have the full picture. Triple H has been working with us from the beginning.
What?
What?
Listen, I trust you. That's why I'm telling you this. Bayley and KO don't even know.
What?
When did this start?
When I came back to WWE, my conversation with Hunter back then, it wasn't about mending fences. It was about breaking down walls. Triple H has been wanting to shake things up for a while now. Sometimes, it just takes some time to put a plan into motion.
What?
And what better way to leverage the brand he helped build?
So everyone who was accusing Triple H of working with Mutiny was right all along?
Yes, but they don't need to know that. Nobody does. It's better with Hunter as our silent partner. He can do more that way. So that's how it needs to stay. Listen, I know this is a lot, but we need to focus on taking care of your former partner. We should team up to get rid of him once and for all. Bayley's been itching to get back into action. I think she should be a part of this. I'll announce it on social media.
You know what? Not Bayley. KO.
Really?
What?
Your call. Despite everything that happened after, you becoming our new champion was a great night for Mutiny.
Why not Bayley?
You're damn right it was. And we're just getting started.
Wait, what? She's uh-oh. I was gonna say she's anti-Bayley, but I don't think Bayley's happy about that.
Well, if it isn't our new champion, congratulations. And what a rude clapback after the fact. Your old partner's clearly jealous.
Oh, she doesn't know.
Thanks.
You seem distracted. Championship pressure already getting to your head?
I just got some interesting news. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Shoot.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, I don't want to undermine Bayley, so we're going to badmouth Punk to Bayley? That doesn't seem like a good idea either.
Did you ever believe any of this nonsense that Punk is spouting? Or did you see through him from the beginning?
What do you mean?
Wait, you're not a true believer of Punk's voice of the voiceless nonsense, are you? It sounds great, but he's clearly in it for the power. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just wish he would be honest about it.
I see what you're doing, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm in the same boat as you and just asking questions. Like, what do you think Punk's endgame really is?
If I get to dominate the women's division and crush dummies along the way,
Dummy.
then who cares?
Interesting. Well, turns out I have a chance for you to crush some dummies. We're teaming up to take down my former partner, and I asked Punk to put you in the match.
Looking forward to it.
But I'm the one who said not Bailey KO, so is she gonna think Punk took her out of the match? Damn. Mercedes is scheming. If you were so anxious to pay us a visit, Omega Man, you could have asked. We're happy to extend the invitation to SmackDown for a 6-person tag. Oops, I did it wrong. He's SmackDown. We won that too. It'll be myself, Mercedes, and Owens defeating you and whoever you can find one last time, and then you're gone forever. I'm there. Your watered-down version of SmackDown doesn't scare me out, but it's my friends. And I don't plan on losing. Mutiny is strong, and you're facing the best we've got. Interesting. I guess I'll be chilling on the side. There it is. There it is. It has begun. Is Mercedes taking the group down from within? Is that what this is?
Let's go behind, up across the shoulders, into the glory bomb.
Oh!
Looking for the victory. 2, stopping the ref's counting 2.
What?
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match. His opponent keeps piling it on him. Let's go behind, up across the shoulders, into the glory bomb. And there was nothing back with that one. 2. That'll be a win.
That's it.
Hard-fought victory.
Bailey.
Another well-deserved victory. Kind of annoyed I wasn't in the match, though.
I don't blame you. Punk was insistent that it be KO instead of you. You know you were my choice. I pushed back, but Punk finally told me that Triple H was the one who wanted KO in the match.
Triple H? Why would he care? And why would Punk listen to him?
Wait, you don't know?
What are you talking about?
Okay, I have something to tell you. Punk confessed the truth to me. He's been working for Hunter the whole time.
What? Was this whole thing some sort of game for them? Why didn't they tell me?
I don't know. It seems like a power grab. For both of them. I was angry when I found out, but I can't imagine how you feel hearing it like this. When I joined Mutiny, I thought it was for the greater good. But now we've traded one master for 2 others.
Punk and Triple H.
Yeah. They're even making me take on my former partner in a singles match. They're saying it's best for business.
Oh,
But
Mercedes.
he should be gone. You just beat them.
I know. But we're powerless.
Unless...
Unless what?
I'm thinking I should talk to KO. Maybe it's time we take matters into our own hands. That's what you said when you joined Mutiny, right?
It was.
Thank you for trusting me.
Of course. I'm not like Punk. And just make sure you tell KO to keep all of this between us, especially the Triple H part.
I got you.
It's the red cell? That sucks. They need to get rid of that.
It has all come to this. These 2 athletes made each other. Now they are looking to destroy each other. I still have hope, Michael. I believe that the man who brought that woman into WWE is going to be the one to send her back to where she came from. Look at the high frog splash! Turning it into the pin. 2 count.
Wow.
Victory for Mutiny. Can you believe the loser was once our #1 draft pick? From the top of WWE
Damn.
to exiled. And here comes the Mutiny
Sorry, Kenny.
to revel in their triumph. Real tough after what that competitor just went through. And here we go with the gloating. Typical Mutiny. For better or worse, these are now the individuals who control what's left in WWE. What the hell? What is happening? It's a mutiny! A mutiny! They've turned on Punk! Why? He's the leader! I think you mean was. It looks like he's been replaced by the NXT Women's Champion. Look at Punk's face. That's pure shock and hatred right there. But Mutiny's new leader doesn't give a damn. Go to sleep on Punk. This Hell in a Cell match may be over, but CM Punk is entering his own personal hell. And there's no way out for Punk or any of us.
Wait, what? Did they just take Punk out? Oh, I missed it.
Remember what I said a few weeks ago about survival of the fittest? CM Punk was not fit to lead this mutiny. Punk, you were keeping one too many secrets. You don't keep secrets from your allies. And you just learned that lesson the hard way. You were right that it was time for a mutiny in WWE. But you were never the one to lead it. You lacked the vision and conviction to go far enough. All you really cared about was getting your WrestleMania main event. So simple-minded and small. But that all changes now. This year, there will be no WrestleMania. Out with the old and in with the new. Say goodbye to the showcase of the immortals. It's time for Mutiny Mania! CM Punk, you won't be in the main event. You won't be on the card. Matter of fact, you won't be on any card in any promotion once I'm done with you.
Damn.
I've taken control. And I won't make the same mistakes that you did, Punk. I won't be as lenient. And I won't keep your secrets. So stay tuned, Mutiny Universe. After I'm done with him, I am going to reveal the truth that CM Punk has been hiding from you this whole time. Then, it will be game over.
Wow.
Watching you hit Punk with his own moves felt so good. Therapeutic, almost.
It was even better doing it. And now we're ready to finally make this our own.
You were right. Punk was holding us back, and most of Mutiny agrees.
After I beat Punk, the rest of them will come along. If not, they're gone.
Like you said, non-compliance will not be tolerated.
I need you two to have my back out there. Triple H knows we're about to reveal that he was behind Mutiny, so he'll do anything to stop us.
Understood.
And you won't forget your end of the deal?
I'm honest about what I want. Power, championships, maybe even a certain amount of chaos. But the two of you get first pick of everything I don't want. We don't have to fake any of this convoluted, equitable nonsense that Punk preached.
Now that's refreshing.
After betraying the entire WWE universe, CM Punk is facing his own mutiny. I didn't think there was any way I'd ever root for Punk again, but the alternative is so much worse. Punk's gonna need any support he can get as he looks straight down the jaws of a lion he created. Bang, right in the face. Getting him right into the corner. Caught with the elbow.
Bronco Buster!
Bronco Buster.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Blast off. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Trying to do a signature.
Look at the height.
Oh!
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Nice go behind. Up across the shoulders.
Hit him.
End of the line for Punk. And now going for the victory. Is this it? No, he beats the count. I thought that was it, but the resilient CM Punk refused to stay down. The best shot was thrown, but it couldn't put this match the top. Diving arm drag. And I think we just might see. Warm up the bus. It's over. Going for the cover. CM Punk has been defeated. And Mutiny has a new and even more treacherous leader. I'm not sure
I like the women versus men matches.
This
It's great.
continues. I agree.
Mix it
We're
up a
in
lot.
trouble here. Thank you. Paul Triple H Levesque is here to put a stop to this.
Uh-oh.
Look at the fear in the Mutiny leader's eyes. I don't think they're scared one bit, Saxton. Bailey and Kane.
Oh, shit!
They're attacking Triple H. We saw the mock fear on their leader's face. This was a trap from the beginning. Wait a second. Look who it is.
What?
He's here. The Rock
No
is here.
fucking
Finally.
way it's The Rock. Rock bottom!
I never thought I'd see the day the great one backed up Triple H, but here we are, and I'm so grateful.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mutiny is gonna regret activating the final boss. It looks like they already do.
I did not expect that shit. At all.
There have been rumors for quite some time about my alleged involvement in mutiny. Today I would like to put those rumors to rest. Because they are true.
What?
I did work with CM Punk in Mutiny because I saw the need for change in WWE. I thought NXT, the brand I started, was the perfect place to launch this movement. Unfortunately, I now know this was a mistake. Punk unleashed a monster. I can't change the decisions that I made in the past, but I know what needs to happen now. Any group that renames our shows, rebrands WrestleMania, and puts the pursuit of power ahead of what is best for business is not the future of WWE. So, to the new leader of Mutiny, I've already hung up my boots. So I'm not gonna step in that ring and beat the hell out of you myself. Which is bad news for you. See, every game has its final boss. So at the first and last Mutiny Mania, you are going one-on-one with the Great One.
What?
And The Rock is going to lay the smackdown on you. Not the Mutiny smackdown, the WWE smackdown. Because we are taking back what's ours. There's only one question left for me to ask.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Oh, shit. My character is facing...
Wow. Triple H. Look who decided to step out of the shadows. I thought I was going to get to expose you, but I guess you wanted to control your narrative, you sopping sack of has-been.
Damn.
And to bring you and The Rock together? They say time heals all wounds, but I think it was me and Mutiny. So sweet the two of you patched up your differences so that he can try to do what you can't in the ring. Honestly, it saves me time. Because I'm not stopping with you. I'm going to take down The Rock, then the board, then everything and everyone associated with what used to be WWE. Until I've dismantled it piece by piece.
Damn.
WWE has a few too many strikes against it to continue. A corrupt COO who lied about his involvement in an uprising. A bloated talent base that could use some culling.
Damn.
Someone like me needed to step up and make hard decisions. You want your little movie star to destroy me? Fine. Send your final minion to Mutiny's biggest night of the year. I'll fight the final boss at Mutiny Mania. For your job and control of the company.
Somebody...
The rise of Mutiny was just the beginning. The complete demolition of WWE is the natural end.
Somebody give a raise to this voice actress. Man, she's killing it. Hey, yo.
Those Unity Championships look good. I told you I'd take care of you. You collected all the old WWE titles too, right?
We did. Managed to round up the whole pile of them.
Perfect. They'll melt down nicely for scrap. Is everything ready for the main event?
Absolutely. Everything at Mutiny Mania is going better than we could have imagined.
The Mutiny Universe is loving it.
Good. You haven't heard any chatter from CM Punk, have you? I can deal with The Rock and Triple H, but I have no idea who this other surprise is.
It doesn't matter who it is. You're ready for anyone.
This is your night.
You're damn right it is.
I'm Troy Simkin.
Hi, remember me? Troy Simkin?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Any chance Mutiny would hire me back? I know the last time didn't end well, but I need a gig and I have no scruples about performing any task.
Motherfucker, can we...
You don't have the stomach, Simpkin.
Can we not with this guy?
Oh, you'd be surprised at my absolute lack of morality. In fact, as a show of goodwill, or in your case, nastiness, I've taken the liberty of preparing an extra special Mutiny Mania entrance. One befitting someone of your stature. If you'd like to use it, that is.
Yeah.
All right, Troy. Let's see what you cooked up.
Sure.
Fantastic. Do I have a job then?
Maybe. I'll get back to you once I take care of these two old men.
Hey, look at... Wow. Look at Mutiny Mania.
There's only one roadblock standing between this woman and complete domination. The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts.
That's Triple H's throne.
The NXT Women's Champion,
Oh! What? She just smashed the throne.
About the symbolism of this woman destroying that throne.
Mind games, Saxton, but I don't think they're going to work on the final boss.
Wow. Cody Rhodes destroying the throne has made it to fucking a WWE game. From AEW. That's fucking
This
awesome.
no good snake broke an empty throne. She's about to find out that The Rock is a little harder to
How many
beat.
people playing this game even get that reference? That's wild. It would be cool if we were able to get like The Block is Hot or one of these custom rap songs that Rock has been adding to the beginning of the song. I'm very partial to The Block is Hot. And they found a good way to get The Rock in this story without having him talk.
To stop her.
Oh, what's she doing? Whoa, 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 whoa! Look at Mercedes go.
Drop kick.
Look at her go. Oh, Bronco Buster on The Rock.
A Bronco Buster. I love it. Not the ride you want to be on, but that's what makes it so effective.
It's not the ride you want to be on. You sure about that?
Well, look out.
Elbow. Oh.
Back from the dead. Every time Mutiny's
Kenny.
leader tries to get her former partner out of the picture, he finds a way back to haunt her.
This must be The Rock's special guest that he teased. The final boss is pulling out all the stops. Counter. Saw it coming. Tilt-a-whirl, arm drag.
Give Triple H a good view, so go outside of... Oh, yeah, outside of... No, not the corner.
Man, did you see the
I
whiplash
said
off the
outside,
turnbuckles?
goddammit. What? What? Why is it picking the corner? No, I want outside the goddamn ring. Is that so hard?
He's
Thank
hurled
you.
out and crashes
Thank you so much.
down to the floor. From the top.
Whoa, what a landing!
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things.
How's that with Triple H?
Exhibit A
Oh, you like
right
that?
there. Might be time to look for exit strategies,
that could have been you.
Measured knee drop. And the Rock is being handled here.
Mock
the millions are hoping the Rock can come back here.
That's not mocking. Hold on to your butt, maybe. Is that mocking? Or is it? I mocked you. I mocked you.
And she re-enters the ring.
We can actually defeat the Rock.
What he hopes to find down there. Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Nope. Is there no DQ?
She's looking to go top rope here. Look at that.
Get him.
Frog splash.
Alright. Do it.
Nice go behind.
Do the Monet Maker. Close enough.
The Great One is down. The Rock is down.
2. And he's still
Bitch.
What?
I knew that was
I really thought the Rock was about to be beat.
That is firing your biggest shot.
But this looks like the setup to
The Monet Maker. Part 2.
An explosive attack. Is it enough? Here's the pin. I can't believe it. Is the final boss really defeated?
But surely Triple H must have a plan.
Triple H isn't coming to save The Rock, Byron. No one's coming to save him. Or us.
It's really over then. Mutiny Mania has decided the future and WWE.
It's all mutiny.
Mercedes
Saxton.
stepping on the Rock.
We better pay some respect to
What
our
a
new
sight.
overlord if we want our checks to clear. All hail mutiny.
All hail mutiny.
Is this the end of the story? That'd be wild. The bad guys win. Mutiny Mastermind. That's it. Thanks for playing. And then we unlock Mutiny Mania. We unlock the Throne Smash motion. Thank you. We unlock Bailey and Owens as Mutiny.